Today we are going to talk about the Happy Halloween collection, and I couldn't resist to get that because I totally love these cute little elements here with the cookies and the sweets and the witches and all this kind of Halloween stuff. I totally love that, and I also love the dark and spooky atmosphere here. And then at the same time, the funny thing, so because everything, when you are in the United States, most probably you know much better than me, but when I see the images or the videos on TV about this day, everything has a lot of lights, and the houses are looking so beautiful, and then the little boys and girls run from door to door to get their trick or treat. And I totally like the atmosphere then. And that's why I couldn't resist to get this collection and create some tutorials from it. So here the designer has given a lot of ideas what you can do with this collection, from cards to invitation cards or to-do lists or stickers you can create or whatever, there are so many different things. Here are all the things which are included, and she doesn't have just these stuff included, but also the sticker versions. So if you wanted to have a sticker more than that, and it is outlined with a white line and looks like a sticker, so you can also use that, print it and use it as a sticker. Why not? So it's a beautiful present maybe for the little boys and girls which come around if you want. So but here you see you can also create a pillow from it. There are so many things. So I created some tags, and I also created an invitation card, which are both inside my my clubs, my Sunset Scrapper Club and the Safari Lounge designer classes. So you might have nothing to do with that, but what I want to say is that you can use this collection for a variety of things. And now I'm showing you in another tutorial what you can do with this collection. So now let me show you how to create these Halloween tags. So you can use whatever graphic you want, but what I'm going to show you is how to create these graphics from scratch. So you have these rectangle and the edges here, or rounded edges, and this little lid here in the middle, so you can put a style on it and have it looking like a little bit of metal here. It's not as hard as it looks, so let's get started. We create a new file. I usually use 36 by 36 at 300 dpi, so you can even print this if you want to. It's pretty big, but it shouldn't matter. I make it white so you can see it better, and then we use a rectangle tool here and create something in the size we need. So I just put it here on the top, so I have the measurements. So I have it 12 by, well, let's say 16 or something. I just do that in that size because I want you to be able to see it, but you can of course change the size to your liking. And later we can also change the size, so it doesn't matter. So let me put that here. So it's in the middle now, as you can see. Now I pull down some lines, and first on top, then on the bottom, then on the edges. Oops. On the other side, and then in the middle. They are getting important in a second, so let's wait for a minute. Okay, so, and then here in the middle. You need to count a bit. So it's 6 something, and here's 22 something. So it's in the middle is 16. No, it's not in the middle, but it's 16, so it's 8. So here it would be 14 something. So that should be the middle here, actually. And then I put another one here because I want just 1/3 of that. So I guess this is just fine. You can do it to your liking. And there is no rule how you need to do that. And then once we have done that, we need some additional points here, some anchor points. Use a pen tool for that, and I click here on add anchor point. And then we click on one here in the middle. And even in the middle of that. You see, I just do it what my eyes tell me. No, it doesn't have to be 100%. And then I get another line here, so I can make the one here on the right. And then I put another one to make the other dot on the right. So that's for now. Now I change my tool to the pen selection tool, pen direct selection tool. And then I can just move that point here wherever I want it. So actually I want it here, or let's say we make something like that, and I pull that down. And the same here. So I just need to figure what's here, what's going on here. So it's 6 and then it's 12, so the middle would be 8, or put it on 9. So I just need to make sure it's the same on both sides. Yeah, that looks good. So here it is 2, or yeah, 2. So I need to put it here at 2 as well. Another ruler, 12, 14. So again, that tool. And I need to drag that one here and that one here. So you see, now it looks similar on both sides, and now we need the lid. For that I do a right click and click rasterize layer, and I click here the elliptical marquee tool, and then I press the shift key to make sure I really draw a circle. So draw, I can move that a little bit down or to my liking, and then I cut it out. So I have a white behind it, or transparent space, so I put the white on again. So now I'm going to expand that, select, modify, expand, and I need 30 pixels or something. So let's try 30 because I need a little bit of space here. Click OK. Yeah, that's okay. So now I press Command C and I create another layer and press Command V. What happened now is that I have that lid here which fits inside. So what I need to do now is I do blending options on that. So right click, blending options, and then I click here on bevel and emboss, and you see it's coming up a little bit. You can do a bit more if you want to, and then you can add a color overlay to make it really stand out a bit. So here, choose whatever color you like, a little bit darker or brighter, whatever you want to. When you're done, click OK. Click OK here too, and then turn that on again, and you see now it's coming out a bit. So next thing we need to do is we need to decorate that, and that's the most fun part, I guess. So I'm using the Happy Halloween collection from Local Studio. You don't need to use that, of course. You can use whatever graphic is suits your project. I just use that now because it already has ready-made cards, and right now I don't want to show you how to create that card or how to decorate that, but how to create that tag. So that is for me right now the best solution. So I just open that in Photoshop, click here on the selection tool and move that inside and close it again. You see already that my tag is pretty big. What I can do now, I can make that bigger or the other one smaller. And it's a better solution to make that one smaller because I don't want it to be blurry when it is printed actually. So wrong selection. Let me select that again. I don't have to select the card. I make the rest as big as a card, not the other way around. So here you go. Okay, I leave that open because I want Happy Halloween inside, and if I move that on top, it won't work, right? So click here And now what I need to do is I need to put it here inside. So I drag it over my rectangle and then I press the Alt key so I can clip that. And when I do, you see that my eyelid here, my lid is open now and white or transparent if I turn off that layer. The only thing what is now not correct is the black here in the background. So I go to my rectangle, pick the color, the blue color here, click OK, and fill the whole tag with that color so you won't ever see that. So let's turn that off and you see my tag is created. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, please give us a thumb up and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the little bell because then you are notified whenever we post a new video. And if you need any information about the reviewed product, please look at the info box because there are all links which you may need and the information which might be interesting for you. See you in the next video.